Hey there, and welcome to the Innovative Mindset Podcast. My name is Isolde Trachtenberg. I'm your host, and I'm happy that you're here. Wow, it's Mindfulness Friday, and my brain is a little awhir because I'm going to be doing something new and hopefully interesting to you. I have created this mindful creative deck that's designed to help you get into both a state of mindfulness and also to unlock your creative genius. And each card in the deck has an image with a bunch of symbols that are designed to spark your imagination and perhaps even your whimsy. But also, there's a word that is something that you can meditate on and ponder and contemplate as part of each image. So, for the next few Mindfulness Fridays, I am going to literally online, you can probably hear me shuffling the deck. I am going to choose a card at random and I'm going to describe it to you, and then I'm going to talk about how we might unlock both creativity and mindfulness through the card. Ooh, today's card is romance. Wow. Okay then. Interesting. The image on the card, and I think I will put the image in the show notes so you'll be able to see the image itself. But the image on the card is two people who are joyful and happy dancing on a beach. And suspended above them is a beautiful goblet, and the goblet has a heart inscribed on it. Above them both, or all, is the word romance. And if I were to think about this creatively, romance is in everything. It's that first blush of love, it's infatuation, it's butterflies in your stomach, it's that state, dare I say it, of anxiety about whether or not the feelings that you have for someone are going to be returned, right? That's part of romance, that uncertainty. But to me, and I say this as someone who's about to celebrate 30 years with her partner, romance holds a deeper meaning. It's about the possibility of heartfulness. Really, think about it. Can you imagine how romantic it is to know that your heart is safe, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, that someone keeps your heart surrounded in their love, right? So I'm going to ask you to think about that notion, the notion of romance being something that is joyful on the deepest level, not on that more slightly insecure level of like romance novels, which they're formulaic for a reason, right? The main characters don't like each other for the most part in the beginning, but they're obviously attracted to each other. They obviously have something very passionate between them, but they often don't care for each other, which I've always found interesting in romance novels, but there you go. By the end of the book, though, they have figured out that they are each other's person. They have admitted their love, and generally speaking, at the very least, someone asks someone else to marry them. And if it's the kind of romance where you used to be sweethearts, but you are now sweethearts again, and one of you has had a kid, that's another kind of genre of romance novels, then you decide that you're going to get married or remarried together and you're going to make a family, right? So those are all things that are sort of the preconceived notions we have of romance, and certainly television does the same thing. And the will they, won't they. And that's lovely and it's titillating. And yet, I cannot help thinking that if we get into a deeper place, if we breathe into romance, it can be something more. It can be something deeper. It can be something heart whole and full of the deepest and most intimate love. And so I'm going to ask you to take a few breaths right now and just think about what makes you feel deeply loved, and really find that space inside yourself to remember it or to nourish it, or to just breathe with it wherever you are. Find that space that is in your own heart that can love yourself even more than you love others, or that you might want others to love you. That's sweet and wonderful and can be terrific. But there is no love like the love you can have for yourself. So take a minute and just breathe in love from all around you, and also breathe out love from within you. Breathe in love from all around you, from the trees, from the sky, from any pets you have. Just know that you can bathe in their love and feel incredibly connected to your own heart, and also the universal love that we can all partake of. As you do this, as you breathe in love and as you breathe out love, remember that romance, that most intimate love, can also be with yourself, with what makes you feel joyful and what you can find happiness in. I hope that you've enjoyed today's Mindful Friday episode of the Innovative Mindset Podcast. All of these mindfulness practices are ones that are designed to help you unlock that creative and innovative genius that I know you have inside you. But we're still building these are the building blocks of mindfulness and the building blocks of unleashing your particular brand of creative genius so that you can change the world in the way that you would like to see it be better than it was before. This is Isolde Trachtenberg. I remind you that today's episode is brought to you by Brain FM. If you want to try the app out, I love it. I use it every day. I used it this morning to meditate, and I will use it this evening before I go to sleep. I also used it to create do some writing that I needed to do. It's amazing. There is a creative flow meditation that you can do with it. It's not a meditation. It's music that is designed to help your brain operate most efficiently, aligned with whatever activity you're trying to do. I love that it does that. It's amazing. And I find that it's incredibly helpful to keep me focused and to keep me on track, but also to keep me creative if that's what I'm trying to do. So you can go to brain.fm/innovative mindset. And if you go there and decide to try out the app, you will get 20% off the actual price. Yes, I'm an affiliate, but I only affiliate with apps and companies and organizations I fully stand behind. So yes, I'll get a little bit of money if you do it through my link, but you'll get 20% off. And that's pretty cool. Until next time, I remind you to dream big, be bold, and dare all.